people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
I thank the Lord for my many blessings. Though I'm stressing, keep a vest for protection from the barrel of a Smith & Wesson. And all my niggas in the pen, here we go again. Ain't nothing separating us but my Mac 10. Born in the ghetto as a hustler.
I cross my heart and hope to die. It ain't no lie, I pinky swear. There ain't no other way for me to tell you how I feel. Cause girl, you fine as hell and I be lying to myself if I say I don't want you, so I gotta keep it real. I cross my heart and hope to die. It ain't no lie, I pinky swear. There's no other way for me to tell you how I feel. Cause girl, you fine as hell and I be lying to myself if I say I don't want you, so I gotta keep it real. I'm sure it's all I want you, girl. I hope the feeling's mutual. Let me start you off with just a few things I think you should know. Yeah, you drive me crazy, got me praying like I'm spiritual. It's hard to think about you, girl, I'm focused on my visual. And now I'm in the studio, just gathering my thoughts, yeah. Ain't no one but you and do I pinkies for my heart, yeah. It seems you only worried every time that we apart. I wish there was a way for me to take away the stress now, but I gotta get it, I've been headed to a check now. I ain't put you second, but the second that I touch down, we gon' score together, I'll be building back your trust. Yeah, it ain't no competition, girl, I pinky swear my heart. I pinky swear, 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 I pinky swear. I cross my heart and hope to die. It ain't no lie, I pinky swear. There ain't no other way for me to tell you how I feel. Cause girl, you fine as hell and I be lying to myself if I say I don't want you, so I gotta keep it real. Cross my heart and hope to die. It ain't no lie, I pinky swear. There ain't no other way for me to tell you how I feel. Cause girl, you fine as hell and I be lying to myself if I say I don't want you, so I gotta keep it real. So if loving you is wrong, I cannot create this song just to tell you how I feel. My emotions getting strong. We've been together for a long now. You hate it when I ain't home. We should spend our life together ever since we getting old. I'm realizing life is real. I should work and pay the bills. Don't you worry about the skrill. I ain't in this for the grill. Welcome home. We can chill on the phone. We can spill all our deepest thoughts. You got me caught and I know the deal. Ain't no need for the pill. Rough sex and you know the drill. Next we can find that kill. Real deal. Holy feel to knock you on your ass and get you asking me to stay. You should tell me how you feel when we in that foreplay. You can have it your way, but girl, I'm a grown man with some grown ass plans, and I'll explain what I can. Baby girl, just trash that. My flow is like acid, my love is everlasting. So why you keep on asking? I cross my heart and hope to die. It ain't no lie, I pinky swear. There ain't no other way for me to tell you how I feel. Cause girl, you fine as hell and I be lying to myself if I say I don't want you, so I gotta keep it real. Cross my heart and hope to die. It ain't no lie, I pinky swear. There ain't no other way for me to tell you how I feel. Cause girl, you fine as hell and I be lying to myself if I say I don't want you, so I gotta keep it real.
Yeah, so that was a song that was written by Richard Weaver, aka excuse me, aka Boo Boo, my little brother. May he rest in peace. Um, yeah, it was a cool little joint that he put together. He came over to the house one day. Oh yeah, just got out of jail, and he says, "Man, I got this song in my head, man. I got to get this off my chest." It's all right, man. So he gave me the beat. I queued it up, sat down, I listened to it. Man, I want you to get on it. I want you to get on it. And I'm like, man, I'm not. I'm That's not my field. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to writing love raps, I'm not a LL Cool J type guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I pretty much write off my emotions, right? And so he presented the song to me and everything, and I was like, man, this is hot, you know. So he's well, man, I want you to get on it. I said, nah. What I'll do is I'll do your hook for you, you know. And so we recorded the song in the house and everything, and did the production and everything, and shot it out there to the public, and it was crazy because immediately it was one of the free beats that he had tracked down or something. So immediately the actual producer of the beat hit him up, was like, yo, you got to take that down, man. That song is, it's hot. I like it, but I want a percentage of that, and how the industry is. So we laughed about it. He never took it down. Nothing came of it or whatever have you, but it was a hot joint. Pinky swear. It was dope. So he's done a lot of music. He was very musically inclined. Very deep too, mentally. A lot of people, he had a good sense of humor, so a lot of people didn't really see the serious side of him. They just kind of. Hold on 1 second. I'm experiencing some technical difficulties here. Give me 1 second, please. Yeah, my stream deck's acting crazy. So anyway, as I was saying, he was definitely different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people knew him for his playful side. Good sense of humor, make you laugh, make you cry. Very articulate with his words, very talented. He, like myself, he kind of reminds me of myself in that aspect where he expressed himself best through his music. This is how I was able to tell when something was going on with him or when he was going through something, because I'd either hear a song or he would come to me and say, hey, listen, I want to record a song. We did some songs together, he and I. A couple of them are on YouTube. I'll put the link in the comments section. Some of his earlier works, the production wasn't all that great, but you still were able to get the point, the gist of what he was trying to convey. he was he was 100% all about Camel. You know what I'm saying? Camel. For those who don't know, Camel, Ohio. Um, it's the east side, basically, far east side. Um, he was all about Soup City, man, 100%. You know what I'm saying? That was his town, born and raised. He loved it. He repped it to the death of him. You know what I'm saying? He was always talking about putting on for the city. It was crazy, man. One of his songs is in the comment section. It's called what is it called? Voice of the City. But yeah, he was definitely different, man. Like everyone else, you know what I'm saying, he had his ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? For those who know, and I'm not going to dwell on that. I'll just touch bases on it briefly. When his brother passed, when his baby brother passed, Elijah Page, for those who are close to heart and know him as Lala, right? When Lala passed, Boo Boo didn't actually come to terms with that. He didn't cope well with it at all. He didn't deal with it well at all. And prior to Lala passing, he smoked a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? He smoked the cigarettes every once in a while. He would sit, but like he wouldn't touch anything else. And so when his brother passed, trying to deal and cope with the hurt, led him to drug use, and then essentially drug abuse. The media tries to portray it as that's how he left this plane of existence. But for those who know, I've done my investigation. For those who know, we know better, and we are seeking justice for Richard on his behalf, his family as well, his brothers, his sister, his father. They deserve that much, you know. But I don't want to dwell too much on that. You know what I'm saying? I want to dwell on how he lived his life and the person that he was. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I see 4 viewers. I don't know who's all watching. If you knew my brother, you have a favorite memory or whatever that you want to share with him or about him, by all means, hit the comment section. We'll get you in here. Speak your piece.
Weak in yourself, can you rescue me now? I'm crying and how can you figure it out?
Atomic Beats.
Failure never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted. Bitterness has been tasted because I never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted because I never made it.
Try my best to keep it all together, but holding on is getting harder through the stormy weather. I wanna fold, but was told failure's not an option. So teary-eyed, I keep my head to the sky. I'm forced to maintain. Someone explain why life is hard. Why the government don't care that we scared. EBT cards, monthly rations don't bring satisfaction, never enough. And so I judge and force to settle sharply, find some cups. Lord, please hear my heart's cries. I am the voice of the have-nots personified. And when I die, take my seeds under wing, show them all the beauty, knowing that my time will come soon. In the line of duty, my participation expressed like an outcast. But I can't do it on my own, so it's not the answer. Nor the laughter, spread your wings and hold your head high. Cause in these times, we all need some help to keep by. One nation.
A failure, never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted. Bitterness has been tasted because I never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted because I never made it.
Sooner the better I get it together, life will be stressless. I can build from mistakes to measure up what I'm left with. Consequences confusing, I'm constantly reconnecting. This is natural selection, cause this is my resurrection. Clouded thoughts are perfecting my flow with no one's objection. Say that words can be weapons and trust I'm no one to mess with. Live through my past curse just to deal with the present suffering. Trying to look to the future, I'm losing it through abduction. Choices and repercussions create the cause and effect. I'm playing checkers with God and the devil is playing chess. I'm wrong for being impressed with the best from the easy out. So I'm knocking at heaven's door cause I lost my keys to the house. Jesus just hear me out when these clouds leave me in doubt. And I physically wanna scream but I'm mentally in a drought. And like I'm speaking in tongues when words leaving my mouth. If I lose my way up the mountain, come down and show me the route.
Failure, never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted. Bitterness has been tasted because I never made it. My family devastated. A lifetime just wasted because I never made it.
Jesus, when I needed peace of mind, must confuse enough. Times I pray to God to let me die. It's a cold world where newborns die before they grow. So my son is alive and doing well. But what about my baby girl? Still born, never wasn't born. His twin sister died alone in that delivery room. So that's Giuseppe and my brother feel this strong emotion known as hatred. When you hit it, you fucking drop it. Taste that bitch. Never asked the soul for assistance. I was driven by ambition. My desire to see my children have a fighting chance. Wow, is it too much for me to ask that all of my seeds receive a fair opportunity? Seems the community don't understand what it takes for a boy to become a man. And in the end, no one sees why stress major unless you come from a broken home, feeling like a failure. That's
Failure, never made it. Our family devastated. A lifetime just wasted. Bitterness has been tasted because I never made it. Our family devastated. A lifetime just wasted because I never made it.
Man, I'm gonna miss this dude, man. But yeah, man. What's up, Jay? Yeah. He said, man, he expressed himself. He expressed himself through his music in a very powerful and a positive way. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying that every song was one of those. I'm not saying every one of those songs was one of those radio edits or he didn't cuss in his music or anything like that. That's definitely not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the message that he was, the pain that he conveyed through his songs, man, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And from to be so young to be able to do that, that's it's an art in itself. I'm trying to find something. There's something that I had wanted to share, but I can't find it right now. I'm not sure if you guys can actually hear me. In part because I'm kind of kind of on the emotional side right now. All right, give me a second. I want to try and pull this up. I found what I was looking for. All right, all right. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Though I'm missing you, I'll find a way to get through. Living without you. Alright. So suddenly so fast. And how could it be but a sweet memory? Will be all that we have left. Now that you're gone. Alright. Give me 1 second, man. What is this called? Find a way. Alright. Do this real quick. Da-dun-dun-dun-dun. My apologies for not having this ready. Like I said, I knew what I was looking for and I couldn't find it. It's one of his songs that he did. It features another family member, Sleep the Slum King. For those who don't know him, find him on all social media. He's a young sound rapper as well. One of the OGs. Still at it though. He's still active. Find him on Facebook. Floyd Ellis. Let's go, man. Find a way.
Family depending on me, feeling like a Lucci is.
told my brother, let's grind away. Sometimes it's just who you know. Most these niggas can't even rap. Been on the track like I just came back. That's the facts, came from the soup. Fuck with the yo, that's for life. On my bro, sounds like a pro. Out for the dough, niggas don't know. Yeah, I know what to do. Staying on the grind, trying to make it through. Ain't no gimmick, just boo-boo. Been a business, staying true. Ain't no lies, I state the truth. No surprise who in the crew. Me and Sleep, Trig 2. Told my niggas we just a mile away. So let's grind away. We gon' find a way. Ain't no time to play. Just a mile away. I'ma find a way. Ain't no time to play. So let's grind away. Just a mile away. I'ma find a way. Ain't no time to play. So let's grind away. Just a mile away. I'ma find a way. Ain't no time to play. So let's grind away. Just a mile away. I'ma find a way. Ain't no time to play. So let's grind away.
Yeah, I'm on the road to riches, headed to that pot of gold. With all these fucking potholes, but I gotta watch the road. It's tunnel vision, dodging the counts, fuck the syphilis. I pray that I am not the prey. I know they hunting niggas, so just in case I die today, tell them I said suck my dick, cause they stay on that bullshit, and they always fucking with us. But I can't let nothing slow me down, I hold me down by watching for fake shakes and phony smiles. Niggas who try to play me get hit with that bloody cow. Most niggas ain't trying to save me, I'm letting that money pile. I learned to stay to myself like I was the only child. When your head's is time behind your back, they won't reach out. So on this road that I'm traveling, shit be getting hectic, but it's so close, I think it's off the next exit. Destined, yeah, for the money is what I'm trying to say. It ain't no time to play, cause we just a mile away.
Hey. I'ma find a way. Ain't no time to play. So let's grind away. We just a mile away. I'ma find a way. Ain't no time to play. So let's grind away. We just a mile away. I'ma find a way. Ain't no time to play. So let's grind away. We just a mile away. I'ma find a way. Ain't no time to play. So let's grind away.
Yeah, Pinky Swear. Pinky Swear is he says your favorite song. That one, I tell you what, that one was crazy because when I was on the radio station, I had presented it to the guy at the radio station who was the head of that when I was doing the One Nation Radio takeover, and I presented it to him, and he said, "Man, like, what is this? Like, is this somebody from your camp?" And I didn't present it as like he was a part of the team. I just wanted to see what he could do as an artist himself. You know what I'm saying? So I just said, "Man, this is just one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and spin it for me, somebody I know." And he was like, "Man, I'm not." I said, "Man, go on, give it a spin. You know what I'm saying? Play it for yourself." And then if you like it, put it out there, man. If you don't, so he played it, you know what I'm saying, and he hit me back. Brr, brr. Say, hey, what's up, man? And so the dude's from New York, right? Rockaway. Yo, son, yo, B, this is crazy. This shit is hot. And I'm like, I'm over here laughing. Like, he's like, who is this, right? So I told him, and he says, "Man, I'm gonna put it in the rotation, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna see because it's different." He said, "I'm gonna see if it's a hit or if it's some trash, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw it out there." I said, "All right, man." So he put it out there in the rotation. That mug, man, I tell you what, it pushed my shit down in the rotation, and a couple other guys off the camp, and it was really a hot song, you know what I'm saying? And of course, it made him feel good and made him push harder as an artist. So like, there's a whole plethora of music that he has. If MySpace was still MySpace, um, the music that was on there is crazy. It was damn near, it was crazy because it was damn near like I had to tell him like, yo, take that shit down. Like you're giving all your music away. Like there was albums. It was probably at least, honestly, it was probably at least 3 or 4 albums up there. Okay. Um, a nice percentage of his catalog of the catalog. Um, so giving some history, there was a group. It was all the brothers minus Pat. Welcome home, Pat. I know you've been home for a minute, but you know I'm gonna put it out there. Um, yeah. Yeah, that one was heavily requested. Um, so Pat was locked up at the time. I might as well go ahead and give the whole story. So I come home from doing my bit. Been gone for 12 years. I come home. So I'm in the soup, camel as they call it. Uh, I'm in the soup at the corner store. I went down there. My mother sent me down there. Hey, go down there and grab me a top pop and get you something, whatever, you know. It's like, all right, cool. So I go down there. I get her a top pop. And there's a bunch of little young cats out there, you know what I'm saying? Teeny boppers. Because at the time, I'm 29. So they loud and, oh, yeah, hey, man. I don't think nothing of it, you know what I'm saying? So they start rapping. And I'm sitting there listening to them. And I don't remember. It was like 4 or 5 of them. But the only two that stood out to me was Chris Rodriguez, aka for those from those in Youngstown who know Joker. All right. And the other guy was Lala, aka Lala, Elijah Page. And so they got the little thing going, and I'm sitting there listening to them. I'm standing there just like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Chris is a standout. Joker's a standout. Lala, he got a whole different energy with his rhyme scheme. I'm like, this cat here, you know what I'm saying? He got the little bounce and everything. Like he's a performer, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because stage, no stage, whatever, he puts on a show, you know? So I'm like really drawn to him. I'm like, man, it's okay. So I'm just standing there, you know what I'm saying? I time it. So I catch a little break in the cipher, pop in, boom. Run off a couple bars and shit. They're like, damn, man, this cat, hey man, you nice. So it turned into like where it's crazy, but it turned out into like almost like me and Lala were kind of like battling. And we were going bar for bar. And so I'm like, all right, man, cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we dap up. I'm on my way out. So he says, hey, yo, what's your name, man? I said, Sincere. He said, man, hey, man, you nice. I said, appreciate it, man. You know? He says, you ever been to the studio? Now, mind, like I said, I'm fresh home. So I ain't been nowhere. I might have only been home. Truth be told, I might have only been home maybe a week or two. So I'm like, nah. Mm-mm. He's like, man, he's like, man, come on down to the studio, man. I got one at the crib, man. It's down here over on Gordon. I says, all right, man. I'll be down there. Give me the address. You know what I'm saying? You give me the address. So I run up to the spot. I run up. Hey, Ma, yo, check this out. I give her top pop. I says, hey, I'm about to go down here to the studio. So I grabbed my stuff that I've been writing since I've been locked up, and I ain't never got a chance to record. Some of the stuff I recorded, it's crazy. Like most of my music, ironically, is crazy. Or on cassette tapes. Like this is where all my originals are from when I was locked down, right? Show you how old I am. I'm showing my age right now. So I take my book of rhymes. I'm like, I love you. I'll see you later. Cool. So I leave her house. I walk down some blocks, hit Gordon. Knock at the door. Pop, 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 pop. Lala open it up. Hey, man, come on in, man. Come on. He's live. He's live. Come on in, man. Come on in. So he introduced me to his mom, Cordy. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Miss Cordy? Come on down to the basement, man. Come on. Now, at the time they get this dog, right? It's a Great Dane. Rascal ain't having it. You know what I'm saying? So like, so I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. So I push past Rascal. Come on down, man. Come on down to the basement, man. Come meet everybody else. So I get down in the basement. They got this man, bruh. The music that they was making off the equipment that you was seeing, you'd be like, how in the hell? If y'all ever seen Hustle and Flow, right? When we had the microphone, it was duct taped and all that. Like this is the layout, right? Casio keyboards, wires hooked up, shit sparking and shit. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm listening to the music that these cats are pushing. I'm like, damn, it's coming out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, all right, cool, whatever. So I get down there. I'm sitting there. I'm just listening. They rapping, they writing their rhymes and rapping and freestyling and everything. So I remember this is when I first meet Boo Boo. Boo Boo, he got the pretty boy look and everything. He got this little harmonious flow and everything. And I'm like, okay, all right. So it was Boo Boo and Lala went by Vicious. So Boo Boo, Lala, their other brother Mikey, and one of the homeboys, Twait. So sitting there listening to them, they putting their little music together, throwing the next track, they doing their little thing. I'm sitting over on the couch and I'm just penning. So they, man, we about to take off. Like, man, I'm about to go with my girl Brittany. Da, 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 da. So I don't know the equipment at all, so I'm down here trying to figure everything out. I'm making beats and all this type of stuff, and this is not my thing. I'm an MC, right? So I'm writing, I'm penning, I'm writing. I go in there, start recording. I got nobody helping me work the boards. Like they running around doing they're young, you know what I'm saying? Cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So finally, I get all my stuff compiled and everything. I got everything recorded. I got me a pressed out a CD. Boom. So I'm shopping this joint. Boom, 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 flying this. So I'm like, all right, cool. Everything good. So my first show was downtown Youngstown at Barley's. And it was a little dive bar, a little hole in the wall, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I did my little thing, whatever. It was cool. It was more like an open mic situation type thing. All right, cool. So after that, I'm starting to, like, I'm putting my stuff on social media and this, that, and the third, different little music sites. And I'm like, I'm starting to get a nice receive, you know, saying, oh, man, this person, man, you sound like Pac, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool, whatever. People are buying my CDs. All right, cool. People are commenting on my music. People are playing my music, not just in the not just in Ohio, different states, different countries. Okay, all right, I'm doing something here. All right, cool. So then I get I get a phone call from my cousin, like, hey man, listen, I was telling some people down in Houston, Texas about your music, right? And they'll be up here at the B&O station. For those who know what the B&O is, it's the old Amtrak train station down in Youngstown. Yeah, man, they coming down here, this, that, and the third. They want you to open up for them. So I'm like, all right, well, who you talking about? So he don't tell me right off, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, yeah, I called in a favor, you know what I'm saying? It's the guys, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's family. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, all right, cool. That's what's up, you know. We do got family down in Houston, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking it's like one of my uncles, one of my cousins, whatever have you know what I'm saying? So I asked him again. I'm like, man, who are you talking about? Like who am I? Who? He like, man, the Snipers, Face Mob, Scarface, Devin the Dude. I said, what? He said, yeah, man. I was telling him I played a couple of your songs. They want you to open up that. So that was my first official opening. So I go down to the B&O, rock the mic down there. They pull in with the tour bus and everything cool. Get a little cipher going and stuff. Hey man, come on up on the bus. And this is when the Youngstown music scene was going crazy, right? But like I said, there was the brothers had their little group, but they had never performed before. So check this out, right? So the group was called SCG, Soup City Gangsters, right? So keep that in mind. So like I said, I do the opener for Face Mob, Scarface down at the B&O. Get off into a cipher. They pull me up on the tour bus. Hey man, me and Face, we chopping it up. You know, they got the little blunts in rotation. Devin the Dude, you must be used to all the finer things. You know, so rap battle ensues. And like I said, this is when Youngstown's music scene was going crazy. So you had, at the time, they weren't known, but they were coming. So SCG, you had Sleep the Slum King, you had Villa Mafia, you had oh man, I see his face and can't think of his name. No Joke, which is Joker's cousin. No Joke wasn't no punk. He was a solo artist. He held his own. You had some heavy hitters out here. Right. So Uncle Scar and they little crew and everything, everybody was down there, right? So this is going crazy. So I do the show, everything's good. Boom. So now I'm starting to get recognition within the city. Like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? So I don't even want to mention this clown's name. I went to school with him. Lucky Penny. So he's doing these things called downtown. They're just doing these music shows, and he's got the radio station downtown. He's got his little show down there and on the radio station. And so he's like, man, yeah, I want you to be a part. I'm like, man, nah, I'm not a part of. Nah, I'm a solo artist. So dude got in his feelings, but because he had influence, he had me blackballed, right? So I had to leave. It was crazy. I had to leave the city to do performances. Like I could get like little small local gigs, but I couldn't get nothing big. So I'm like kind of feeling a little distraught about the shit. So dude comes to me, he hits me on MySpace. He's like, yeah, man, I got this club over there on the south side. I heard good things about you. He's like, man, I want to book you for a show out there. So I says, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm still unfamiliar with all this type of stuff and how this works or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I get there, meet up with the dude, arrangements. All right, well, how do you want to do? I said, listen, I want to bring in my own little. All right, bet. So my name's on the marquee. I got them on the marquee too. SCG, Soup City Gangsters. So I go back. Now, mind you, I left I left my mother's house, right? I left my mother's house. I went to the studio. I need to make this clear. I left my mother's house. I went to the studio. I lived in that basement, and I'm not exaggerating. I lived in that basement for like 6 to 8 months. I came up to leave to like handle business, like go to school, because I went to college. I came back. I'm back in that basement, right? So I get back to the house, and I tell Cordy, I says, "Hey, look, got this show, and I want them to open up for me." So this is the first time they've ever performed on stage. So they're like, man, what? Oh, they hyping, they bouncing around, and they doing their little thing, and I'm loving them. I'm sitting back watching them like I'm excited for them. You know what I mean? And I tell you what, they were the life of that show. They went in there, they put on a show to remember, and the rest is history. They went from there. They went and performed at somewhere else on Mahoning Avenue in Youngstown, Austintown, basically Youngstown, on the west side. These boys were hot. It got to the point where Cordy was managing them, so she's savvy, right? So they're young, like I said, they're teenagers, and she didn't want to taint their image, so she she pulled rank. So she had them change their name from Soup City Gangsters to Soup City Brothers. So sometimes if you like depends on what you're looking for when you go looking for the music. Sometimes if you put Soup City Gangsters in, it'll pull up this amount of songs or these songs, whatever have you. If you pull up Soup City Brothers, it might pull up an entire different catalog of songs. But man, I tell you what, them boys was hot. And that was one of my early memories with them. Man, I tell you what, boy, they did their thing. They did their thing. Play this other song. I see you over there, Manny. What you say, man? Because y'all didn't carry around a camcorder during that time. That was monumental stuff. So, there's recordings out there. You got to realize too, this is when you were still flip phones and two-way Sky pages and all that type of, that type of. So there was no smartphones, right? So there is footage out there you might find on YouTube. I think one of the performances I did in Austintown at O'Donnell's. I don't know. It's further up on Mahoning Avenue over there by Walls. Down there by Walmart. One of the performances that I did down there is actually they had this Mike Mayhem. It's on Facebook from like 11 years ago. Hold on, let me see. But like a lot of the footage, man, you gotta search it. Like it's crazy because like a lot of the stuff, man, not being funny, but a lot of stuff is gonna pop up. A lot of that stuff is gonna pop up once I'm deceased or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? You know how like when they you're listening to Tupac and then somebody goes and finds footage of him when he was 15, 16 years old, 50 Cent from when he was 19, 20. That's usually how it works. There's a link right there, man. I've just put in there that I found from one of the performances or whatever have you. If I find some more, of course, I'll shoot it to you in the messenger, man. But like, right, hell of a run with the music thing. I've done touring and battled with MCs, household names, in fact. Some of the people, some of the things that you like, some tracks are unreleased, some tracks are hard to find. Like I've gotten into, I've battled with Joe Button. I've battled. That was. So I can't call it a battle, but he did acknowledge it. So I shot at 50 Cent during his highlight when he came with that his very first album, the Get Rich or Die Trying album, not the soundtrack, but the actual his first album. And I don't even I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I don't even know the dude. I don't know Curtis personally. What it was team loyalty, I guess you would call it. So Scarface Ghetto Boys, they had put out this diss record about 50 Cent. He's a snitch nigga. So when I heard it, now mind you, I'm locked down at the time. When I heard it, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I already know. I know Face don't get off in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't. So my mindset said, oh, this has got to be legit. You know what I'm saying? Because 50, I mean not 50, but excuse me, Scarface don't get off into nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't be on that petty shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, this got to be legit. So I wrote my record, wrote my verses. You know what I'm saying? Recorded, made the record. It got shot out from the cell blocks. He heard it. He acknowledged it. You know what I'm saying? He told me, he says, man, that was hot, but I'm not about to put you on. You know what I'm saying? And because I understand, for those who don't understand the industry, there's a lot of loopholes and there's a lot of back doors. All right. One thing that does sell and people love is controversy, right? Whether it's real or not, And so when I shot the record out and it fell in his hands, however you heard it or whatever have you, and he acknowledged it, it was like, that was dope, you know what I'm saying? But he told me straight up, he's like, man, I'm not even about to respond to that, you know what I'm saying? You're not about to eat off me, you know what I'm saying? You're not about to, you know what I'm saying? You're not about to make it in the industry, because you got to feel like this, he's not even in the position to put me on, you know what I'm saying, at the time. He's still trying to get his money, you know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, in the music industry, when you get signed, the money doesn't immediately come, right? So there's this thing called the sophomore hijinks. In truth, a recording artist does not start making or seeing money until actually like their third or fourth album, right? You hear like a lot of rappers back in our day used to say, in fact, what is this cat's name? Ludacris. He said, man, he said he had the your advancement check around his neck So an advancement check, for those who don't know, music industry term, an advancement check is a fancy way of saying a loan, right? So when these artists start, when they get their first check, this advancement check, 800,000. Like, oh yeah, hell yeah, man, I got this. So first thing that they do, they go buy their mama, they go buy cars, jewelry, clothes, their mama a house, all this type of shit. Unbeknown to them, that's a loan. You got to pay that shit back. You know what I'm saying? So this is how a lot of the labels end up owning artists. You know what I'm saying? First album does great. Second album flops. Then you're like, where'd this guy go? And then you wonder, like, you see from the outside looking in, those who don't know about the industry, you see an artist and he's looking all lavish in his videos and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? He's red carpet. He's got this bad chick on his arm, or this chick got this dude on her arm. And you're like, dang, they doing it, man. And then a few months later, after that sophomore album flops, you start hearing about how they're homeless or they ain't got no money, they broke. That's why. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've had my fair shakes. A lot of deals thrown in my face. Quite a few that I actually had to shoot down because I understand. Not entirely, but I understood enough about the industry, contracts, this and that and third, to say, yeah, I'm not foolish enough to actually go for that. I'm not selling my soul for nobody. You dig? But yeah. So back to this. I'm gonna play this record real quick. Excuse me. This is Boo Boo and Sleep featuring Trig. Ain't Shit Sweet. Some Soup City boys. Check it out.
Just a nigga trip, cause it ain't shit sweet, man. Stay on my grind, cause it's my time to shine. I see the niggas block, but you niggas better think, man. Caught up in the street like murder on my hip. Just in case a nigga trip, cause it ain't shit sweet, man. Staying on my grind, cause it's my time to shine. And I see the niggas block, but you niggas better think, man. Caught up in the street like I know something that seemed right. Told sleeping Trig, I got a plan for the fam, right? Trying to make it out the hood for good, but it seemed like all these niggas hating on us. I'm giving the green light. All my niggas do this shit for real. We don't rap, nigga. All your niggas actual. That's a fact. You should relax, nigga. Fuck around and clap, niggas. Ain't no coming back, nigga. Caught up in that street like this shit is a lifestyle. Told my own mama for tomorrow, right now. Fuck you niggas thinking, cause we speaking through this mail now. We ain't in the city riding around with no L's. See, I can pray to God, but these niggas pray we fail. I pray we go to jail, and if we die, we go to hell, nigga. Staying on that grind, and that grind hard as hell, nigga. Yeah, we in the streets and ain't no need to remind you. Say we in the streets and ain't no need to remind you. Caught up in the street like murder on my hands, just in case a nigga trip, cause it ain't shit sweet, man. Staying on my grind, cause it's our time to shine. And I see you niggas blocking, but you niggas better think, man. Caught up in the street like murder on my hands, just in case a nigga trip, cause it ain't shit sweet, man. Staying on my grind, cause it's our time to shine. And I see you niggas blocking, but you niggas better think, man.
Fuck what a nigga gotta say. Some playing for keeps, they sweet like I say. All that shit they be talking, I'm feeling some kind of way. Trying to live for tomorrow, but niggas can die today. Been a savage since a young and never did what mama say. Always heard what mama said, words that I apply today. A lot of wrongs that I've done, I paid for right away. So till the wheels fall off, I'm taking the rider's way. I know a lot of motherfuckers is grimy, try me. Better take a step back like Kyrie. I be rolling around with that 40 beside me. Guys be jealous as fuck, I know they despise me, but it ain't shit sweet, man. That's why they salty. 30 yacht be pointed at them, how can you fault me? Always tried to show a nigga love and look where it got me. Got me some motorcycle gloves to catch me a body. With a mask to go with it though. I'm a cold criminal that stay in the studio cause I'm so lyrical. Yell at the top of my lungs. But they don't hear me though. Rather be respected than to have a nigga feel me though. Yeah.
In the street like murder on my hip, just in case a nigga trip, cause it ain't shit sweet, man. Staying on my run, cause it's all time and shot. And I see you niggas plotting, but you niggas better think, man. All up in the street like murder on my hip, just in case a nigga trip, cause it ain't shit sweet, man. Staying on my run, cause it's all time and shot. And I see you niggas plotting, but you niggas better think, man.
Ah, shit. So I'm over here, man. Damn Facebook, man. So give me a second, man. I just came across one of the videos, man. But so on my music page, which I haven't been over there in since heck was a pup. I came across some of the videos. A lot of the recording sessions actually got recorded. So Manny, if you still here, man, I'm about to give me a second, man. I'm about to download them and pull them up or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? I found a couple of one of them. I think is, hold on, let me look at this again. So one of them was a song from like 9 years ago that he was recording. I was recording it for him. Give me a second, man. I'll see if I can pull this up. Give me a second. I was looking for some of his recording sessions when he was recording here at the house, and I came across this one. It's kind of crazy. One from 9 years. Both of them from 9 years ago. That's crazy, man. 16 bar challenge. For those who are curious as to, like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. So my music page is actually Sincere the Prodigal Son on one of my music pages on Facebook. David Page. Go figure. All right, give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. All right, so here we go. So you guys can see. Let's see what we got here. Let me see. One second. Let me see. All right. Bow, bow. There we go. That works. I think. No, that doesn't work. Because now it's blown up too big. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's try that again.
Said it couldn't be done. I know y'all been waiting on this for a long time. 6 in the been on a long hiatus.
City niggas something they can ride to. This will reach some demons that be screaming out inside of you. It might just be that season, ain't no reason for me lying to you. This city need a voice for the job, and I'm the right dude. I had to get my city niggas something they can ride to. This will reach some demons that be screaming out inside of you. It might just be that season, ain't no reason for me lying to you. This city need a voice for the job, and I'm the right dude. Stepping up to the plate and I'm knocking this out the park. These niggas want me to fall, I got way too much heart. Intelligence is the key, I got way too much smart. Slow flame with no sparks. You hating niggas is targets. Claim to be their heroes, but to me you niggas sidekicks. They made me bring this side of me to the surface that's been hiding deep down inside of me. I'm now open my eyelids for all you niggas that think remember this face, and that's all my kids. Next nigga that tests me can definitely get rolled on. And if it boils down to them hands, niggas get stole on. So all you niggas that hate that I left, I'm back in the stoves on. Hotter than the ozone, right hell with my clothes on. I tell you my flow grown, them lyrics are still young. I'm reppin' the suit, nigga, I know where I came from. False advertising ass niggas, hold your damn tongue. I'm finishing what I started, so this here just begun. So I had to give my city niggas something they can ride to. This'll reach some demons that be screaming out inside of you. It might just be that season, ain't no reason for me lying to you. This city need a voice for the job, and I'm the right dude. I had to give my city niggas something they can ride to. This'll reach some demons that be screaming out inside of you. It might just be that season, ain't no reason for me lying to you. This city need a voice for the job, and I'm the right dude.
That's crazy, man. Oh man, 9 years ago. 9 years ago. That's insane. I don't even know what this one is. Recording it as well.
He said it couldn't be done. I know y'all been waiting on this for a long time. 6 cities in the building. Been on a long hiatus.
I had to give my city niggas something they can ride to. This'll reach some demons that be screaming out inside of you. It might just be that season, ain't no reason for me lying to you. This city need a voice for the job, and I'm the right dude. I had to give my city niggas something they can ride to. This'll reach some demons that be screaming out inside of you. It might just be that season, ain't no reason for me lying to you. This city need a voice for the job, and I'm the right dude.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I know I'm good. Die young. Good die young. I'm always looking for. I'm still trying to figure out how to retrieve a lot of the music that was on MySpace. A lot of the songs that were on there seem to be lost or gone. I've tried contacting them. I've tried bypassing and the whole nine. So if anybody by any chance happens to know how to retrieve any music or any files off of MySpace, or that used to be on MySpace, hit me up, let me know. Because I definitely like to retrieve those songs and get those cataloged, and at least get them cataloged, and most definitely would like to get them to Cordy so she can have them. I'm not sure she has any of the masters. So many years ago, but yeah, I just wanted to do a little commemorative thing for my little brother, man. I'm gonna miss him a lot. It's a part of life, but like I said, I'm not upset that he's no longer suffering with his ailments, his issues. I don't like how he was done. And so I'm gonna keep pushing and keep fighting for that justice on his behalf. But just wanted to share some of share some of my memories with him, and some of his music, some of his legacy. That's all. Yeah. Well, with that being said, man, it's been a pleasure. I'll talk with you guys later, man. Catch you guys on the next one.
When God gave us a whisper, it confirmed you were gone. Time stood still, we didn't know what to feel. Our hearts broke as we all felt the shift. But I thank God he let me travel when he did, just to hug you once again. Like your mother taught. Boo, boo, you always walked like royalty, and you carried so much truth. Oh, the world you got caught in couldn't see the true king you were, but you left young kings and queens to shine your light. You stood in the storm with your head held high. King, Cordy, Richard, Mikey, Titian, Patrick, feel that loss. We say gone too soon, but in our hearts we know it was time for you to spread your life all over our hearts. You left a lasting mark, wearing your crown now. The last time we looked in your we could see you settling calm, like you knew your mission was complete, but still you stood strong. Your prayers remain with family and friends, and we promise your name will never fade. Oh, this song is for